Welcome to another episode of the Movie Brothers. I'm Ant. This is Kev. Thank you for joining us once again. Hey, y'all, make no mistake, okay? It's a lot of people out there pretending to do what we do right here, but there's only one Movie Brothers, right? There's only one place where we bring you nothing but the real on the real, right? What's up, Kev?
What's going on, my brother?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm chilling, man. Hey, Kev, it's been a crazy ass week. Okay, I gotta ask you, bro, right about now, who would you rather be, R. Kelly or Usher?
Oh, you went that crazy.
Yes, that crazy. And yes, you do have to be one of them.
So I gotta choose one of them. I think I would pick U.S.
Oh,
H-E-R.
no. So you gonna let it burn, huh?
O-N-D. I'm gonna let it burn. Let it burn.
Man, I think I gotta go with Kills. I gotta be the Pied Piper, bro.
Pied Pedophile.
Hey, wait. You went too far, man. But anyway, hey, thank y'all again for joining the show today. So excited we're reviewing the film Girls Trip. Rated R, has a runtime of 2 hours and 2 minutes. This film is a straight up comedy. In it, we have 4 lifelong friends, 4 beautiful women called the Flossie Posse, who traveled to New Orleans for the Essence Festival.
This film was directed by Malcolm D. Lee, who is the cousin of the great Spike Lee. Okay, Malcolm has been able to carve out a career for himself, having directed features such as Roll Bounce, which if you haven't seen it, deserves a peek.
One of my faves, for sure. Yeah.
As well as the Best Man franchise, which everybody knows about. Okay, the next Best Man movie is coming out, in about a year or so.
Yeah, something like that.
Best Man Wedding. So this film stars Regina Hall, Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Tiffany Haddish, and a breakout performance. That girl,
we're gonna get into that.
Kills it.
Yes, she does.
Okay, Larenz Tate makes an appearance. Mike Colter. If you've never seen Luke Cage on Netflix, you're missing out. Check out Luke Cage. But Mike Colter's in this film as well. What do you say we take a look at the trailer?
Let's do it.
We haven't hung in 5 years. I miss you guys. We need a girls' trip.
That's my car.
Not anymore, baby.
What if I just whip out my titties, Okay, a titty.
I'll take a titty for a bike ride.
You sure you want to get turned this weekend with your girls?
I say this out of love.
Preach, girl.
If you are going to come along with us, please refrain from saying things like preach or go girl or any other colloquialisms that you may have looked up on Urban Dictionary.
Girl, bye.
That's my girl.
This weekend is about us. We deserve this. So let's go.
I have to pee. Look, the line is short over there. There's a long line in the bathroom here. Just go for it.
Stop taking that picture. How much did she drink?
Hell no. Now, I've known about this for a few months now, but that's in the past. This picture was taken last night.
We need to talk.
There ain't nothing you need to say to her that you can't say in front of us.
Take my stun gun. Just tag him in the ball. I got some bomb-ass kush if you want to take a hit.
Where did you hide?
Where the sun don't shine.
You know what? It can cause a lot of infection.
Girl, you can't get no infection in your booty hole. It's a booty hole.
All right, y'all. Kev, we just got to get this out the way, man. Go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. Will Packer, you always talking about fear the fedora. You've had many grievances over the years since we've been doing the show.
Me by myself?
Sorta. I have been present at times with some of your complaints, but needless to say, I think you have something you want to share with the world here.
No, I have no problems with saying this unabashedly. Mr. Packer, you have earned the feathers in your fedora with this film.
Yeah. You done good, man. You nailed it. On the money. There's nothing I can say. Bottom line, straight up. And we always say that we bring you nothing but the real on the real. We call it like we see it. When you're on point, you're on point. And you are on point with Girls Trip. Hands down.
As a producer, he did his job. He hired the perfect people to get involved and do what they do best. from Malcolm Lee all the way down the line.
You
hired
mentioned
the best people.
So you mentioned Malcolm Lee. Let's get into this, man.
Okay.
He did a phenomenal job in this film in that, no pun intended, he captured the essence of Essence Festival.
Right.
If you've ever been, and the way he wove this film together in the storyline, right? You got these 4 girlfriends, been lifelong friends. They gonna girls trip, road trip, or whatever, right? To Essence Festival, and there's concerts, and there's workshops, and there's food, and there's partying at night. It's seamlessly woven into the storyline.
Right.
That was so dope, man.
It makes New Orleans an actual character in the film. The city is an actual character that has its own vibe, that has its own personality, and a lifeline of its own.
Yeah.
I have been to New Orleans plenty of times with the movie Sister, okay? That's one of our favorite places to go. But going to New Orleans any other time of the year and going during Essence Festival is a completely different thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt. What I like about Malcolm Lee as a director is that, man, he's shown it time and time again that he knows how to capture black culture.
Exactly.
Truly capture it. Because a lot of times, a complaint that I've had where, we'll watch a black film, right? And it's like we take it to the other extreme, right? It's not all, we're not drug dealers and killers and all this stuff, but everybody live in the Hamptons.
Exactly.
Well, come on, man. Everybody don't live in the Hamptons.
Yeah, we're not all Heathcliff Huxtable, okay?
Nor do you want to be.
Nor do I want to be right now. But bottom line is that we're not all incredibly outstanding, wealthy people.
So that's life though, right? So he does a nice balance of just the whole story and the way these characters are written. It's real life, right? It's real life, and it comes across. Who's better, real quick, Kev? Malcolm Lee or Spike Lee? I gotta be messy, y'all. Just they cousins. Who's better?
Let me think.
Come on, man.
I got to go with Malcolm. I got to go with Malcolm Lee. I'm more of a fan of Malcolm Lee than I am of Spike.
You been smoking?
No, I haven't been smoking.
So what's your beef with Spike, kid?
I don't have a beef with Spike, aside from the fact that Spike can't write. Okay. Spike's best films are the ones in which he does not himself write the script for.
I'll give you that.
Spike is a genius at crafting shots, at creating tension, creating a mood, but he just can't write.
I got you. Yes, I feel you, Kev.
Okay.
I hear what you're saying,
love Spike.
Man.
I got nothing against
Spike.
Spike.
Man. Look, what I would say is, I think both are great. 2 totally different styles.
Yes.
Until Malcolm Lee does something like a Do the Right Thing or a Malcolm X, Spike still got him in my book. But I digress. We continue on. The cast. What a wonderful, beautiful cast. One of the best I've probably seen in a film all year.
Yes. Everyone is perfectly cast.
Man,
Everyone is perfectly cast. All the way down to Tiffany Haddish. Oh, don't get me started.
Enough said. Breakout role. She did a phenomenal job. She's on the Carmichael Show. So some of you know of her. If you don't know of her, you will know of her after seeing this film.
Yes.
She just rips the roof off of everything.
Every scene that she's in, she owns it.
She owns it.
When she's not on screen, you wish that she was.
Yeah.
Okay. She is just wonderful.
Impeccable timing.
Yes.
I'm willing to bet money she ad-libbed a lot of things. It just went off flawlessly, perfectly, hilarious. But love the entire cast. Shout out to my boy Larenz Tate, who's in this film, makes an appearance, and just did an outstanding job. What I got to say about Larenz Tate, Kev, in this film in particular is never have I seen an actor say so much by saying so little.
Right.
Okay, and everybody can't do that, but he did it in this film. Brother don't always get the credit that I think he deserves.
No, he doesn't.
He's a phenomenal actor.
Larenz Tate adds stability at a point in this film where we need it the most.
Yeah.
He kind of brings it into a much more real setting.
Yeah.
He'll bring some stability.
He's the stabilizing force.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So that's exactly what he, and he does a great job. He's awesome in the short time that he's there.
Y'all seen the trailer, and we try to do a little infotainment, education here on this show and stuff. And so, you know, I would feel bad if I didn't say this PSA, public service announcement about booty hoes. Y'all done seen the little trailer where Tiffany Haddish's character is talking about, what's the line, kid? Come on.
Don't make me do
it. Okay, I won't make you. But hey, listen, I think you can get an infection in your booty hole. So I would not do that, all right? If you go there, you're on your own. Don't say we didn't tell you, okay? Hey, man, we had to say it.
Hey, we're keeping it real. We're talking about the real on the real. That's real. There's nothing more real than that.
So, hey, with that said, do we want to throw some points on this, sir?
Yeah, let's throw some points on it.
I'll be quick. Hey, listen, y'all. This film is fresh, it's fun, and it's fly. I give it a 9 out of 10. You need to go see this.
This is a incredibly well acted film, incredibly well written. It resists the urge to be predictable in a lot of ways that it could have been. It feels real. The love that these women share with one another feels real.
Yes.
We've seen movies like The Hangover where all these guys are supposed to be lifelong friends and everything, but their friendship feels fake. Okay, it doesn't feel real. It feels something that's scripted. This feels real. And as a result, the movie feels real, and I give this film a 9 out of 10.
There you have it. You got a 9 from me, you got a 9 from Kev. You decide. Okay, but I think we're trying to tell you something. Thank you for tuning in to the show. Please check us out on social media. We're on Instagram at The Movie Brothers.
Or you can go to our website, www.themoviebrothers.com. Check out all of our written reviews there. We don't just shoot or film reviews. We write as well. Okay?
That's what's up.
Check out our written reviews. If there's any movie that we have not shot a review for, chances are we wrote a review for it.
Yeah.
Come check us out and see what we have to say.
There it is. Hey, that's our show. We are The Movie Brothers. I'm Ant. This is Kev. And this is the place, the one and only place, where we bring you nothing but the real on the real. Ace.